Hello everyone, good day. My name is Mashakwe. Welcome to this channel. Today I will be filming a video on how to use Milanote for plotting as a fiction author. Let's go straight to business. I will show you like a template I've created for my plotting with a free account of Milanote. It is free. I don't know if I'm going to buy one or not. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. So this is mainly the homepage for each new story, kind of like a series or book bible for like each new book, each new story that I want to write. So this was specially designed by me. I'll show you how to design one yourself, but I just want to show you like a tour of a finished one I especially streamlined because I'm not ready to make the monetary investment of getting a Milanote subscription, which is pretty expensive. So I just want to show you how you can use it, and you can see if you can use it somewhere else this way for your plotting. So let's go straight into Brainstorm. So this is a brainstorm a brainstorm board. So here you can just basically like write like what are you thinking, the themes, tropes, situations, settings, characters, main protagonists, the supporting characters, weather, location. This is like in the initial stage. Maybe you just got an idea, you can write the idea here as a synopsis. I really like how this just like just write like what are you thinking, what did you just think of, like stuff like that. It's like really interesting what you can do with Milanote. Okay, this is a story map. This is story map. The premise in 20 words, or actually it comes with like a template, so I just redesigned the template. If I want to start a new book, or I want to start a new book series, I can just write this out. So that I just like to get those stuffs off your head: the premise, the stakes, the core conflict, the resolution, the lesson, other questions. Okay. World building. Now this is the reason why my personal template is not heavy on pictures, is because I am not heavy on pictures. You can add pictures if you want to this. This is like geography, climate, place, inhabitants, culture, location. These are, as I said before, these are templates given by like Milanote. I just redesign them so that it's easy for me to like write them out. Like if I just want to build a new world, it will just be easy for me. This is a character map. I love the character map. Like this is like one of the reasons why I didn't just go for Plottr. With every character, you can just like have them out like this, just so you can know like what are the interconnections between your main character, that is the protagonist, and the other characters. These are like enemies. See how it is just wonderfully crafted. And then if you want to like emphasize on like different characters, there's also like templates for that from Milanote themselves. This is like, for example, the template for the main character of this. Like if I want to start using this character map, I'll just like cut out this stuff, cut this out, and put the name that I want. So it will just be easy for me. The reason why I designed it like this is just so it'll be easy for me to just come in here and fill in stuff. Like I'll be able to have like an idea of what to do when I want to write a new story. That's why I designed my template like this. So let's go straight to I think that's all. Then the story outline, pretty much this. For me, I'm not a very strong outliner. I usually have like an idea of like where things are going and how things are going to go, but things happen in between the plotting. That the plotting I have, I don't want to have like, many times I don't want to have detailed plots. I just want to have like an idea of what's going on. Like I can have something like this: number one, now this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and this is the sequence of events. But in between those events, while I'm writing, something else will happen. Definitely, I've had the experience of like every time something else happens in between that probably changes the trajectory of like this, or changes the trajectory of this. And you want to have that, you want to have somewhere where you can note that down, like this changed, or you can just put like, you know, you can add one of this, you can just do like, okay, duplicate, sorry, there should be a way to duplicate this. You can just duplicate it here and shift everything here to the side and shift this here, and then see that, okay, this is something new that happened. You can put it as 2.5. This, so I'm going to show you how to design something like this in this video. So let's just go straight here, because we're going to create a new account for this. Sign up for free. Okay, so we are using this for sure. All right, and then go straight into Milanote. So here you can choose like which of this best describes you. I'm a freelance or solo creative, depends on what you want to use. There are different people that use you know, Milanote for different things, so I would choose this probably, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so here you can write I'm a writer. So it depends on, actually Milanote can be used in different ways, but I'm just showing you how to use that and also like trying to plot out stuff. So this is, it's so easy to use it. Just drag out a board and let's name this template for like your new story or your new story idea. Then you double click it, and you can see I'm filling this, but I already know how this works. Notice, yeah, okay, got it. So here you can now redesign like how you want your main page to be. If you want it to be like my other main page here, something like this. I actually designed this from here using this novel plan, but I just streamlined it and kind of removed a lot of stuff from there. You see, it kind of looks better. Keep example content. Remember that if you want to keep this and you want to modify it, you're going to use keep example content. Use this template. You can choose to leave all of this like this, or you can choose to streamline it like the way I streamlined mine. It all depends on you. So this is like, this is how it looks. You can also have like a to-do list or something like that here. Characters. So I want to modify this. I want to add a board here that will just be like a character map for me. Like I'm not going to like modify this too much like the way mine is modified. Just want to make it look better. Okay, brainstorm and delete brainstorm. So brainstorm is made with, there's actually a board called brainstorming here, and I really like how the stuff is so intuitive. You can just like keep example content, use this template. As you can see how the brainstorming board looks like. This is how it looked like before I modified it, adding troops and to mine. And this is just like, you can do so much in Milanote. It's just wow, it's exciting, it's wonderful what you can do in there. You can put a picture, you can put stuff, you can do many stuff, you can put pictures. If you want to add, if you want to change the pictures, you can just edit the image. See, is that easy? Okay, I think this is just to edit this image. You can add your own image if you want. There's a place, okay, so you can add your own image if you want. Okay, let's use this because, okay, yeah. Okay, so you drag it here, see, and that's how easy it is to add an image to here. You can cut this out and write whatever people in a meeting. You can modify this and make it smaller. I make it smaller using here, like, so depending on your needs, you know, like this is just like, there's just so much potential of what you can do with Milanote as far as I'm concerned. Because like for your fiction, it's kind of like having a vision board for your book. This brainstorming session part. Let's go straight to okay, character map. The one I just showed you is actually a character relationship. It's actually called character relationship map. It's exactly like this. See how you can see the interrelationship between this person and this person, because when you have it like this, you know that this person is the brother. Like if you just come straight here and you want to add a new character, maybe you want to add a new character, you can just be like, okay, okay, secretary, let's just say the secretary, and you can just change the image of the icon here. You can upload an image if you want. I don't have an image to upload, so I was like, put this is the secretary. You can add lines using here. It's just so easy. Like everything is so easy with Milanote. I love that. Like seriously though, like I really love how easy everything is. See, you can drag it, you can there's so much to do. It's amazing actually for me. Anyways, I feel like this is so exciting. It's exciting to have a tool like this, as far as I'm concerned, that gives you like a basic picture of like what's going on with your characters. Let's not do that. Okay, like what's going on with your characters. Like isn't this exciting to look at? I think it's pretty good, pretty exciting. See? Okay, so let's go like to the character profile. You can add a character profile using this. Yeah, this looks much cooler than my own character profile. Okay, so this is the character profile, and just look at how fun this character looks. This character profile looks. If you come in here, you already know exactly what you're looking for, and you can also like create your character arc here. I definitely recommend this, because if you are designing a character, you definitely need a character. I feel like this is one of those things you need to do before you start writing the character, because you need to decide the trajectory of growth for the character. How is the character going to be at the beginning, and where do you think she's going to? Because it's that kind of information that'll tell you like what do you need to put this character through. Are you going to throw her up in a tree so she has to calm down herself, or is she going to, based on her character arc, like is she going from weak to strong, or strong to weak, or strong to stronger? Like just like you need to design that character arc for your characters, and this is just like a wonderful way to do it. This is like a visual board to know exactly what's going on with your character. I really like it. I I actually tried using that stuff for my plotting, and this is the only one I've actually liked very much, because I feel like it's sustainable, because it will definitely stay. For the outline, I will use story outline, which is the one you saw before, but this one is with pictures. If you are a visual person, there are people that they need those visuals for like visual mapping. I think that you can definitely enjoy using all of those pictures. You can add pictures, you can add this is an MP4. You can add videos. I think this is let me see, this is where you can add videos. You can add, okay, you can add audio, you can add video, you can add maps, you can add color documents, you can add sketches. Like let me show you how to add sketches. I think I've seen it somewhere else. So you can add sketches like something like, okay, click to start drawing, and you can look like text. I guess this looks like a child is trying to write. Exit, cancel it. I refuse to admit that I did that. So you can trash stuff out. Just, I want to trash this. Just delete it. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't go to the trash, so it went to trash. So you can empty the trash as well. Let's go back to the template, and let's see what else we can do with okay, world building. For plot, I think you can, there's like two character arcs. There's two arcs, sorry, story arcs here. That, okay, story, there are two story arcs. I think 3-act structure is here, and there's a story arc, regular story arc. Yeah, like this story arc. Then 3-act structure is more visual, of course, but I'm not very much like a visual plotter, so I think I still prefer this, though I've not used it yet, but I think that it will be more productive for me than the 3-act structure. Though, okay, yeah. So let me look for 3-act structure so you can see how it looks. 3-act structure. Okay, this is it. Yeah, it looks so good, doesn't it? Looks so good. Let's use this template for this. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say keep content, but this is how it will look if you decide to remove the example content anyways. This plot for world building, I use, okay, there's a world building, this I can't remember that, and this is like how the world building looks like. This looks really nice there. So actually you can't use more than 100, you know, the free plan, so you have to be like, the way I did mine is to save on like the amount of cards I'll need for like each board and everything for each plotting. So depends on you, of course. So this is like world building, where's the location, what's going on here, what leads to what, where is what going, where is like, there's so much to do here. Yeah, there's so much you can do with Milanote, like it's exciting actually. Okay, let's go back to I don't know if I've not done something. Let me check if there's something I haven't done. Oh, the story map. Let's do the story map and call it a day with Milanote. Let's say, okay, story map. Story map. You can see that all of these templates are like provided by Milanote itself. Story map. Let's see that you can create a story map with Milanote. It looks so good actually. Keep example content. Eesh. Your workspace is full. So this is how the story map is. If you want to streamline this, all you need to do is just like copy and paste this stuff in here so that it's only one card you're using in each of this. If you want to like try it out for like your next 2 stories and see if it's gonna stick, which is what I'm gonna do before I actually invest in buying it, I mean in purchasing a subscription if I need it, if I need to purchase a subscription, of course. One thing I found out that made it like really nice was that you can just like export all of this without stressing yourself like to like export it to as a Word document. You can only export the board the way it looks. Like for example, this character map, if I'm going to export, I'm going to export it as a PDF because it would look better as a PDF. Let's do height one. Okay, let's do standard size because if you export that as a PDF, you can export it as an image too, which is like really good actually if you think about it. So even if you want to like use Milanote just to plot, then you're just going to export it out and maybe print out like something like this character map. You're going to print it out and you're not even going to need to pay for the subscription. So that's something to consider, I guess. Open. So this is the PDF character map. You can just print something like this out and have it like with you on paper, and you can just like totally like write like, okay, there's a new character that just cropped up from nowhere and his name is this, and that's like that could be really useful for anyone. Of course, the most important thing is that you can actually just like convert it to a linear document. Everything on this like template, you can convert it to a linear document, which even if you like delete the board and everything here, you always have that. I know authors like to keep like their reading and editing notes. They can be incredibly important, not just like for example, I started keeping one for the series I'm working on because I noticed that I might still want to use the same world for another book. So let me just like keep notes, take notes of like those important things. So this is like you can see how everything's like just streamlined to make everything just looks so much better. Like seriously done. So your brainstorm, you can see characters, everything is just like here from Milanote. Like this is really wonderful actually, but the pictures just some of them are cropped anyhow. But this is great. Like you always have whatever you've plotted out in Milanote. You can easily convert it out as opposed to like a few other alternatives. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're intending to use Milanote for your plotting. Okay, so let's look at Milanote's pricing. For the free version, you can only get practically 100 of every single thing: sketches, notes, images, or links. That doesn't mean like 100 each for each of them, but 100 for all of that. Like you can only have 100 for that, which is why mine looks like this, because actually I streamlined everything to make it like fit, and I'm using only like one card for each and everything. Unlimited shared boards. You can create as many boards as you want. Of course you can. You can create as many boards as you want. These are boards actually, in case you don't. These are boards. Even this character map is designed with boards, so every character here is a board. So those boards are like unlimited, so you can do as many as you want. Pay per person is for unlimited notes, images, and links, unlimited file uploads, unlimited shared boards. You're going to have to pay $9.99 per month. That actually, like, if you times that by 12, that's the monthly fee. This is billed annually. Like if you want to get an annual subscription, this is why it's 9.99 monthly. But if you want to like be paying every month, you're going to have to pay 12.50 every month, because this is just a bit expensive for me, because writers are not, authors are not the richest people in the world. Actually, they don't have money. There's just so many costs to being an author. Like sometimes, most of the time, like you're not even making anything. Your money is going back into the book. There's just a lot of stuff you need to do. There's ads, there's stuff like that. I'm not doing ads yet. I'm just saying that but I do have plans to do ads sometime once I start breaking even with my income. Of course, upgrade your team. This is if you have a team. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you liked it and it was like useful to you, and you could take some insights from this for your plotting. Bye.